I run Android Studio. What are we going to do in this session? In this session, we are implementing Flutter in Android Studio. How should we do that? We enter the File menu, and in the File menu, we choose Setting. After this, we search Plugin here. And if we enter the Plugin section, we can see that by entering the installed section, all the previous installed plugins are shown to us. We want to go to the marketplace in which we find different plugins. Now we can select whatever plugin we want from here. So what should we do here? We should search the Flutter plugin in the marketplace and install it. When we are searching the Flutter, we have several plugins. The main plugin is Flutter. We click on this plugin, and as you see, I have installed it before. If you haven't installed it before, you will see Install button here. You press the Install button and it will be installed for you. After installing this Flutter, Android Studio should be restarted. So, after restarting, you should enter Android Studio again. And here you will see that beside New in the menu, you have a new Flutter project in your menu beside the new project. We are going to work with this choice. By clicking on it, you can start a new project. We have Flutter application, Flutter plugin, Flutter package, and Flutter module. Flutter actual application is used to create applications. Flutter plugin is used to create plugins, which we'll cover in the sessions related to plugins. Flutter package is used to create a series of libraries, and we are going to cover in the sessions related. If you have worked with Android Studio, you know that what Flutter module is. So we will get to know it more in the sessions related to Flutter module. It is enough to know that Flutter module is a class or a module that is added to the project and reduces the size of the project and makes it an improved project. We will work with the Flutter application, and we use it to create our desired applications. We select it by clicking on Next and choose a name for our project. For example, we name it Flutter app. Here, it asks us the destination of the Flutter SDK that we have downloaded. We are going to choose the folder that the Flutter SDK is in it. We click on the Browse, and we select the extracted folder here. Yeah. By the way, if you haven't downloaded it, you can download it now. There is no problem here. Project location is the place we want our project to be saved there, and we can change the location. For example, I select desktop as its location. So we select desktop. What should we do? Yeah, we have to refresh to fix the problem. Yes. I create a folder with name my project. I press OK. our project location is the My Project folder in the desktop. Description is not that much important, and you can write a brief explanation of your application. When we press next, it asks us about our company domain and package name. These are very important. If you've worked on iOS or Android before, you know what they are. Actually, these two are IDs for your application. For example, if you want to update this application later in any market that you want to release the updates for them, you should use this package name, and also you need the key. Yes, so package name and the key are needed for updating your application in future. So company domain and package name are like username for your application, and the key that we're going to talk about it in the release section is something like your password. At the moment, you may not know the difference between release and debug versions. Each application that we want to create, it has one release and one debug version. Debug and release. Release version is actually the one that we wanted sent to the markets, and the debug version is the one which we are using for testing. Well, there is no need for use key in the debug version. It means that we have only username and password. So they have only one username and a password. It would be better if I write it as text. So first, let me delete this. Username and password. As you see, each application has a username and password that in iOS, company name and package name, company domain and package name are like username, and key is like the password. So key is like the password. And inside the debug version, we have the key, and there is no need to create a key. It means that the key is public in this version. It means that there is a public key here, and you don't need to create it here. And Android Studio provides a default key for you. So, debug version has username but does not have password, but release version has both password and username. Username is the company domain and package name, and key is the password which is inside the release version. Well, you might ask, what is the difference between company domain and package name? Package name is used in Android Studio, but company domain is used in iOS. We can change them to whatever name we wish. For example, we can name this first package or first app. So we can select whatever we want. We usually select names related to the application. For example, if you are making an application related to shopping, you can name it as shop.com, firstappshop.com, or you can enter the name of your website here and then, for example, add shop.com. So there is no difference. You can enter whatever you like. But my suggestion is that to choose company domain and package name related to your application. Here, you can enter whatever name you like. Yeah, here, what is Android X? It is enough to know that in case you want to create an advanced application, you need Android X. Android X is for advanced Android versions. For example, the recent versions of Android have advanced user interface and beautiful material, and the applications developed for them are created with Android X. And in creating apps for these versions, we should check Android X for these types of applications. Platform child languages are Kotlin and Swift. We check both of them. These two are for very advanced applications, and we select both of them. When we press the Finish button, our project is easily created. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this session too, so see you next session.